Welcome back to Boston has entered the chat. George Balekji and Kasey Hudson. We're going to get into it with the Patriots schedule. We got our little whiteboards. We're going to go with some games here, guessing games, throwing out some topics. We'll give you our favorite game, what we think is the hardest game, easiest, hardest matchup, win total. We'll think of some on the fly, too.
I'm sure we will.
All right, Kasey, let's start with this. Favorite game for you on this Patriots schedule?
Ooh.
Going here. 3, 2, 1.
Garbage handwriting.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Titans.
Why do you like that Titans matchup? I think it's a good answer.
I think, considering the former tide of Vrabel, but just the new talent over on the Titan side, and then the new talent on our side, the timeline of the rebuilds of both of these clubs, this is really one of those tests where you're like, okay, who's in the stronger rebuild stride category?
I love that the schedule makers also have Mike Vrabel returning to Tennessee too.
Exactly.
With his new young quarterback as the Titans.
And he's going to want to make such a point.
Usher in Cam Ward. That one's going to be interesting too. That's the tail end of 3 straight road games. At Buffalo, October 5th. At New Orleans, October 12th. At the Titans, October 19th. I like that. I go Cincinnati as my favorite game because it's Joe Burrow against Drake May. That's it. That's all I need. It's Jamar Chase against Christian Gonzalez. That's all I need. But it's going to be 2 guys that will be top 5 quarterbacks in the league at one point. Burrow's top 5.
Right.
I think Drake May gets to that point, but it's a quarterback matchup. It's a quarterback league. That's what I'm looking forward to. And that's one of those litmus tests we'll see for a team. I like their start. I think they start out 4-0. They have a really easy start to the schedule. But when you get to that November stretch, especially all those road games piling up, we'll see how they do. All right, in your eyes, the hardest game for the Patriots is?
All right, better handwriting, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm going with the acronyms here.
Did he?
Hey, look at that, Baltimore.
I am a fan of this. Okay, you go first this time.
It's in December, beginning of December in Baltimore. It's Lamar Jackson. It's Derrick Henry, who just inked that massive deal. Good for him, especially being over the age of 30. But it's a matchup with the Ravens team that is so good defensively, got much better in this draft with immediate impact draft picks they made. And that's one of the best offenses. And again, you're coming off the bye, and it's a stretch of home against Buffalo, at Baltimore, and what do you do towards the tail end of the season? And this one will be massive because I give the Patriots enough wins to get into the wild card, to sneak into that playoff picture. We know the Ravens are going to be battling for a number 1 seed in the AFC. This is going to be such a pivotal game. I think it'll be the hardest game because of how important it is for Baltimore, who's used to playing on that stage. This is still a new Patriots team, so I think that'll be the most difficult game.
Love all of that. Also, for me, what I'm looking at is just the timeline of this. So you're coming off of a bye week, then you've got the Bills, then it's time to go into Ravens territory.
Big crab cake.
Exactly, and just try to kind of pull momentum. So you get rest, but sometimes it takes a minute to get back into that rhythm. Younger team now, we're going to see how they can kind of rally things up. The Bills being a good test beforehand should help with a momentum swing, but still, you just, as you put it, Ravens made some great acquisitions, and then this isn't just a team anymore where it's let's see what Lamar and is Adams going to, or not Adams, Andrew's going to get into the mix. Sometimes they're so singular and who's going to make the difference on the Ravens roster where they can't have that conversation this time. It's going to be different.
I like that. All right, we went hardest game. What's the easiest game on the schedule in your eyes?
Easy.
I want to go different than you. I'm not going to peep though. I'll go with a sub answer too. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. Saints? All right. Sorry. Why are you apologizing in New Orleans? I think it's the Browns and the Giants.
I didn't want to be rude. I was going to put the Giants.
They're in a rebuild. You can be honest. It's not rude if it's honest.
That's true.
Why the Saints?
Look, if I don't have enough coffee in my system, I'm a little bit more passive.
Okay.
I choose the Saints because it's just in what category have they not somewhat imploded? You know what I mean? There's just so many question marks around who and what they're going to be. And yes, they have their surprising elements and tendencies sometimes, but Patriots do it right. Vrabel does it right. This should be quite an easy game.
All right, I like that. I think for what it is, the Browns just are in a complete blow it up rebuild. They have 4 quarterbacks, none of which are starting quarterback.
It scares me because if he just decides to swing on the pendulum and be ridiculous, then he can be annoying. And up the ante on the difficulty level this much. But yeah.
I just think the Browns have no quarterbacks. It's Flacco, it's Kenny Pickett, they're both backups. It's Shedeur Sanders, who isn't ready to play yet. And then it's Dylan Gabriel, who shouldn't be on an NFL roster at all. It's Myles Garrett. You're right, 1,000%. He could be the game wrecker. This team, and then for the Giants, same thing. I do
What are the Giants? Who are the Giants?
Russell Wilson being Mr. Inevitable or whatever the hell he goes with it. All right, toughest matchup. What do you think will be the toughest matchup on the schedule? Whoa, wow, bad handwriting. Okay, let me fix that. I'm a big typer. I'm a big Google Notes guy.
I just hate when I have trash handwriting. But
I mean, I always have trash handwriting. Buse, baby? Buse?
Bucks.
Bucks. Oh, Bucks.
Wow.
Hey, you said trash handwriting. I'm sorry. I'm going Buffalo as the toughest matchup. Why do you think the Buccaneers?
I'm going Bucks.
Aside from your bias.
It's not bias. Okay. I'm going Bucks because Baker Mayfield has just been supported that much more in terms of his arsenal to utilize. So that means that this Patriots defense is going to see a number of different looks. There's going to be layers to that wide receiving group. There's going to be layers to that running back group. They're going to be able to dish up some exciting, some creative plays. And that's their goal heading into this season, getting more creative and then just being abusive when it comes to that red zone play. So it's going to be tough.
No, Bucks, I mean, that's a team that rebuilt their defensive line, got better in the receiving room with like Emeka Egbuka. Baker Mayfield's great. We'll see how they do without Liam Cohen. I'm going Buffalo week 5 because it's home against the Raiders, at the Dolphins, home against the Steelers, home against Carolina. That Buffalo game is going to punch them in the face. That's a true test. I think they start 4-0, and a lot of it has to do with how easy that schedule is, but I think it'll punch them in the face because it's Josh Allen, revamped defense all around, all their draft assets going into that with immediate impact guys, and I think that's significant. All right, let's go with how many wins you're giving the Patriots.
All right.
3, 2, 10, 8. I mean, those are both playoff caliber wins.
They get into the postseason.
I can't believe I'm saying 10 for this team. But they have one of the easiest schedules. It's, again, how they open up 4-0. And the road games, they never go beyond Central Time. It's New Orleans, Cincinnati, and Tennessee. They don't have any long road trips. That's really good for a team getting their legs under them. And then it's Jets twice. It's the Giants. They could split with Baltimore. They can split with the Dolphins or sweep them because I'm not a believer in that Dolphins team at all. I can't believe it, but it's Mike Vrabel, Josh McDaniels, Drake May, this defense, and if the offensive line's okay, I'm giving the Patriots 10 wins. That is my gut reaction, Patriots 10 wins.
I do not hate that. I will evolve to that. It's just some of the splits that I could potentially see.
So you think 8, but you wouldn't be shocked with 9 or 10.
No, I would not be shocked with 9 or 10 for sure. It's just some of the teams that, again, can be a little bit more complex defensively. That's where we're going to see, how the maturity in the football IQ can work past that. So
that Falcons game, the Browns game, easy wins again, in my opinion, especially playing them at home. Raiders week 1, that's a low-key favorite game too. Tom Brady will be back, Geno Smith, Ashton Ginty, and we'll see how this Patriots team is.